I think he's online, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been online all day. You ready?
Yeah.
The 32-yard line.
I don't know. Maybe he's not. He's just on, but you know what I'm saying? Like, at home. And Gruden, you sweating already, nigga? I like how this looks.
The Gruden jerseys?
Yeah. With the new parents.
Winston. Buying time to his left. And break. The tight end's got it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
Oh, bullshit. He was already on the ground.
Midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game
That's the only thing that I easily love better than the old ones is the helmets. I love the new helmets. The new helmets are like the old ones, but better.
Most teams like to be strong down
logo. And it just looks fresher though. Like the other logo looks like someone drew it. This logo looks like professional.
Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I don't know about the bridges. Hold on real quick.
There's Ronald Jones, first
come on, Dotson got in my way.
Get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Make food. Make food. All right. All right, Which one?
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the right positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Conte. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2. He's a strong safety. He's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play.
I didn't even see 3, though. All I saw was 2. Oh, yeah.
Right side by Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 33 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down, here's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, come on.
A big play there. Carr to Cooper. 46 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now Carr throwing on second down. On the move to his left.
Damn it.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the
Couldn't
backfield.
get what I wanted.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Jags.
No. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I don't know. With the bad O-line?
He's just in the, you only have 3 quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
So
no, we have 4 quarterbacks.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
I don't even know why
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Carr now on first down.
Oh, get that! Oh, come on! Gave me, out of all the people, it gave me that corner going the other way.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, come Yo, give me that shit.
Nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Gerald McCoy in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to fourth
Just
down.
go step up.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Just press up.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay?
I just flick it. Flip the stick up. You're talking about like a little step up. Like, I just flick it up.
10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick the field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Tampa Bay marching back onto the field, and it'll be interesting to see what they do this year. Now, they have not made the playoffs since 2007, and I've got their schedule right here, and the schedule makers did not do them any favors. I know you've probably seen it, but take a look at that.
You're exactly right as you hand me this sheet of paper. Open at New Orleans, who won the AFC South last year. Then they're home against Philadelphia, who won the Super Bowl last year. Then they're home against Pittsburgh on a Monday nighter. And the Steelers went deep into the playoffs last year before going to Chicago in Game 4. That is a brutal opening schedule. Fortunately enough, 2 of the first 3 are at home.
Yeah, so those first 3 games, they won 11, 13, and 13 games a season ago.
Oh!
Carry by Jones.
Thought I was
and
gone.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And he fires
Stupid.
one
Man, my
incomplete.
damn O-line got in my
intended
way.
Target was Chris Godwin, and it'll bring up third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On third down, Winston. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 17, and it'll give him a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Yeah.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of
Yeah,
whack.
but I knew
Most
that.
of the
I could've
yardage
told you
come
that.
through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense.
I mean, he had a chance, but Payton's just doing too good. Payton, and he's not looking too hot, you know.
On the ground with Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards on back-to-back.
Not really. I mean, that's what they've been complaining about, but
They're getting ready to go to work now.
it's not. I don't think it's not really his weakness. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's not really his weakness. This is what they're complaining about. They're trying. Buck Fez is trying to make anything seem like he's a bust. The real problem is our O-line. That's really our problem. He has to play with the starting O-line. Once he plays with the starting O-line, he'll have holes he can run through. He just hasn't had any chance to run through any holes. That's really what the problem is, running the ball.
We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout.
I mean, he has, but not like where he's actually, getting some reps. It'll be like, every third down, and then, what I'm saying? He don't really get to be the running back until after.
Escaping the pressure right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And on this one, he'll get to
So he should get a lot of work
in
in this game.
Give him 7 on the play.
The game tomorrow.
Here to a third down.
He should. I don't know if they're gonna play him, but he should. If I was the coach, I'd play him a lot. Let him get used to everything. Let him get some confidence.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And this is caught by Jackson. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Boy, it's it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now here come the Raiders. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards.
Here we go. Down. We're waiting. We're good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. To throw his car. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Get him. Oh, my gosh.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down.
Come on.
It's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Martavis Bryant as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Backing up for.
A first down throw for Winston. He's going to fire one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was trying to find O.J. Howard, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Winston. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Winston. And incomplete as the screen there unsuccessful. So now 4th down coming up. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half here, Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3.
Yeah.
Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
In the end zone?
They go play action here on first down. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Gerald McCoy in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Carr to throw on second down.
Oh, give me the...
Too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
God.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it third down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Cooper's got it. They get 20 yards there on 3rd and 19 and an unlikely first down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Looking to throw on second down. Carr. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw on second down. Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment? So no doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got some. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. No one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, hey, we got to get in the AFC Week 1 talk. We talked about the NFC and what to look forward to on their schedule, but there's some great AFC games as well.
And many people believe the AFC West is as good a division as there is in the NFL. How about this for an opener? The Kansas City Chiefs headed to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Patrick Mahomes, the new quarterback for KC, has to deal with the pass rush of Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram of the Los Angeles Chargers. And a second one that catches my eye is Houston at New England. The Texans always trying to measure themselves against the Patriots. Now they get back Deshaun Watson. They get back J.J. Watt and Whitney Merciless, and they take on the defending AFC champs in Foxborough.
And one crossover game that's pretty interesting. How about Jacksonville against the Giants?
What I like about that one is you have a Jacksonville team that came so close to getting to the Super Bowl last year, but they and the Giants have a similar philosophy about how to play the game. They're going to be physical. They want to run the football. So Leonard Fournette for Jacksonville and the rookie for the Giants, Saquon Barkley, they could both get a lot of carries in that game. And last but not least on that one, how about Pittsburgh at Cleveland? People don't think about that game very much, but this has been the summer of the Cleveland Browns in preseason. Will Baker Mayfield actually hit the field? And can Cleveland start a new era with a big win over Pittsburgh?
A give to Jones.
Oh, I thought I was spinning around him.
Way forward here for a good little gain. The linebacker Derek Johnson in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Jameis on second down.
Oh, come on! Very simple. I was set my feet and everything.
Intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing
I mean,
game,
I was untouched. I had plenty of space. My feet were set.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But that's good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Winston now to throw on first down. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Jameis now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. And Brate, the tight end's got it.
Oh, that's touchdown. Oh.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down.
Probably on my left side, which is funny because actually that's been our best side this year. But Madden don't know that yet.
Now Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Yeah, we might have a really good O-line this year. Like, I'm talking top 5 O-line.
Well blocked, well run.
Yeah, like we might have a really fucking good O-line this year, bro.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away.
As soon as what's his name, Donovan Smith comes back,
this is
it's a wrap. Yeah, I think it was a sprained knee, I believe.
25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, he's just gonna be out for a couple weeks. But he was our best offensive lineman in preseason. Like there was no pressure. He allowed 0 pressures. Like, and our best offensive lineman is. Oh my gosh! Come on. Our best offensive lineman is DeMar Dotson. He was ranked like the 2nd best offensive lineman last year in the league.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways.
The offensive lineman.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people.
Ah, shit! Forgot to do it, and we did it. Yep.
Catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go.
Damn it, man. The first time you picked the play and I forgot to do it. I've been doing it. Like every time I thought you were going to do it, I've been playing it. And that time I didn't do it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Against D1, I didn't use it at all last year.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down.
I was going to say, what the hell is going on over there?
Taken down. Gerald McCoy in third time he sacked him here tonight. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Going up top. And this is called.
Oh,
touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, 47 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. And I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that
I'm glad you scored a touchdown so I can see exactly what happened.
You are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Oh, well, there's more of a chance. Okay, I should have had a...
Carr now to throw.
Pick that, baby.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, it's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that get first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just
So
make sure that you're careful
the timing is big time. I've noticed that.
Downs, keep possession of the football.
On the catching.
After the 5-yard completion on first down.
Yeah, your timing.
Second down, Winston. He's just going to dump this.
You have to have. I wasn't out of bounds. You have to have good timing on the catching, bro. Like it really matters this time.
A gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I remember before all you had to do was hold the button and they'll catch it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you got to time it right.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
Winston keeps it himself, and he'll burrow his way forward to pick up the first.
Whoa.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Play calling was going crazy.
That happens to me sometimes too. Just hold the control. I don't like to stick down. Let's go now. Easy, let's convert.
Winston to throw it this time. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He's back to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Get set, get set. 6-18.
Back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Now he steps away. He completes it to
tried to get there.
This one all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Extra point splits the uprights, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Bengal, Leon Hall. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
You only beat me because I'm broadcasting.
An entertaining game here coming down really to that last play.
I always lose when I broadcast.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which
one person, but he's logged off like in the half.
At the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on, and that last play was one of them.
Go let the touchdown.
I've already logged out.
You backed out?
Yeah.
Here, I'll share play if you want to see it.
This one, I don't know. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car. You just cruising on the highway.